short of this becoming another Zodiac case where it just fades off and is never solved, what's your gut feeling? Is this guy going to be identified? And
Yes.
do you think it's going to be the DNA that's going to eventually be his downfall?
Yes, yes. In fact, that is really, that's probably the most significant difference between this series and the Zodiac series is we have the evidence to solve this case. And so when we find the guy, we will know it for sure. And there isn't going to be any hemming and hawing and justifying why this guy is a suspect versus somebody else. We will know it. I do believe that we will identify him. Now, will we identify him while he's still alive? That's really the big question. But ultimately, I do believe that as DNA technology is progressing, as DNA genealogy aspects are expanding, that eventually he will be found. And hopefully he's found while he's still walking and upright. But if he's found and he's 6 feet under and he has a tombstone, I'm going to be there with a shovel and I'm going to dig him up.
That's good.
It is good. But speaking of that, I want to know, Paul, how frustrating would this be? I mean, for you personally, having put so much into it, to, retire some years down the road with this unsolved? I mean, what would that be like for you?
Well, this is getting out, but I'm possibly retiring at the end of March. So I've got 10 weeks to solve this case.
Oh, wow. Now you say possibly, are you thinking about coming back on as a liaison or whatever they're calling it nowadays?
It's, it just depends on circumstances. I have family to consider. Of course, this case is a huge part of my life. And if it's not close to being solved when I have to make the decision to retire, it's going to be one of those factors. But for the last few months, I've as I've told some people, I'm shaking the trees across the state of California right now, and I'm probably pissing a lot of people off. But we're at a point. For me, the clock is ticking.